Hey Virgo, welcome to your April 2019 love reading. This is meant for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a message that will not resonate with everybody, so absolutely check out your other signs if it doesn't. Yeah, let's get into it. Virgo, for the month of April. Friction, friction, friction. Yeah, it feels like Virgo, you or the other person want to walk away from this, really. And I say or because it could be flip flop. It is a general read. There's, it just feels like there's conflict going on overall, whether you guys are talking about it or not. I'm not even sure that you guys are even talking about it. This almost feels like people who use their silence as like their shade, you know what I mean? So like maybe you guys are just in the house not even talking to one another, just walking past one another type thing. Because it's like, yes, we've got the Five of Wands conflict, but I don't feel on this spread that there's actual a lot of engagement going on. In fact, it feels like the conflict is that you guys are both like just being like to one another. And then like underneath the Five of Wands, we get the Ace of Swords. So it's that type of shade. Now, I do see that there has been effort made in terms of trying to balance the scales and, balance the scales and, be, fair and be reciprocal. Like, take your time, build this thing, make things flow a little easier, right? That's what Temperance card is all about, making things flow a little easier. But I don't know. I actually feel like this is how you're viewing them. You're almost viewing them as someone who is just like, that they're just cold. This person could be very much involved in their jobs, very much involved in work. Maybe they get lost in that somehow, so they don't give much to you. They're always too busy, or if you spend time, they're not fully present or don't appear to be, right? A little bit closed off. Because it feels like you want to kind of row your boat. I don't know, it just feels very sterile. And with this Temperance card, I do feel like you've tried to inject love and like do things, and I feel like there was effort made, right? But it just feels very sterile. It feels very like it's lacking that zest. There's absolutely no like wand, like passionate card in here. Only one is the one of strife, and then even cups, nothing except for Four of Cups. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a situation that is feeling very loving and hot and heavy, right? And it's like, I feel like you're coming to the decision that you want to have that talk, make it very clear. This Queen of Swords, she's very clear. When she doesn't want something, she cuts it off, right? She's very discerning because she has all this wisdom that she's gained over, relationships and heartbreaks and, all these different stages in life. She's very wise. And I feel like you guys are at a place where you can be like, I've given my absolute best effort, but now I gotta go because this just isn't popping, like in any way, shape, or form. You're closed off, right? There's no balance in this, right? We don't talk. Notice how this Queen of Swords is not even looking over here. It's like coexisting in a relationship, right? And the thing is, there needs to be that talk about moving forward. I feel like see, this is just like so many things about moving forward for the both of you, maybe, because hold on. Oh, it doesn't feel like this person is too engaged right now anyways. Sorry guys, I dropped like half the deck, and we're obviously not doing all of that. There needs to be this talk. I mean, absolutely, you guys can fix it. everything is fixable if both people are willing and there's effort put forth, but it doesn't feel like it's going in that direction. It just feels like this is something you might want to cut your losses on. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I just feel like this is something that's been weighing out. Both of you guys have been weighing out. It's funny because you guys both got balancing cards, but you got the Temperance and they got the Two of Pentacles. So there's definitely a sense that you've put in way more effort in this than they have. Like they've given it like a little juggle, whereas Temperance, you're like trying to, do big, major arcana things. So there's no balance in that, right? There's no balance in that. It's like you want total fulfillment, Ten of Cups with happiness. I think they want that too, and they just don't know that it's here. There needs to be a talk. You guys need to be clear and honest. Princess of Wands, clarifying that Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone needs to take action. It actually feels like for some of you, the other person might initiate the talk, so you won't even have to be like, hey, let's sit down. But in that moment, then you can speak your truth. Because the thing is, in the blocks, you've got the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, what is she? She's loving and caring and compassionate. She's, she's a lover, right? She's also very intuitive, right? And whenever I get her, it's always a message to us to trust our intuition. So it feels like this is something that you've been trying to deal with for quite some time, but maybe haven't been following your gut instinct when you've been like, this isn't quite working, this isn't quite right. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups, what it feels like the blocks are and what's missing is the passion and love, right? And it's funny, like I said, there's really no cups and no wands in this whole spread. And then here we are in the blocks, and you've got the cups and wands. This is what's been missing. And I think, Virgo, you want that. So, dun, 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 we make a decision, judgment, move forward, right? We think long and hard. I think this is something that's been popping up a lot too. Everyone's been thinking about exes and Mercury retrograde and thinking about just things, revisiting things, how we could do better, how we would do different. But, I would say make this decision after. Well, it is going to be after. It's April. But it just feels like this is something that needed to be done, maybe for a while now for some of you. But I just feel like you felt like you needed to stick in there a little bit longer so you could be totally secure in your decision, right? Once you make that decision, you got Eight of Wands, everything's going to be moving very quickly. I think this talk is going to be smoother than you think. Five of Pentacles is outcome. So, of course, then we go through the moment of, oh my God, I'm alone, right? I'm alone. But I don't know. I don't have a bad feeling about this, actually. I feel like this is going to be a moment, of course. Six of Swords. Yeah. You're walking away. You're moving on. I feel like it's going to be a moment, but I don't feel like it's anything that's going to last long. I just feel like, it's one of those things like it'll be an emotion you'd have to go through. King of Wands, the Moon. So you could be meeting a new person coming up here, right? Moon. I don't know. I feel like around Cancer season, even though that's a Pisces card, Cancer is ruled by the Moon. That feels like a timeline card in terms of come around Cancer season. I think you guys will be feeling really good, and there'll be opportunities to meet someone new. If you are someone who is feeling like you are about to break up with someone or just broke up with someone, I feel like it'll be worth it. I just think that you have to go through, also with this moon, it's about evolving, right? So I think it's important for you to go through this time alone to evolve. And honestly, a lot of you Virgos, I feel like you don't even really plan on being in relationships this year. Like some of you guys may have declared like, you know what, like this year I'm just going to do me because blah, blah, blah. Get it. I do think though that you guys do have a chance for love coming up. You might not want to hear that. I do think that, but I do think that there's a moment of evolving on a personal level that you guys are still going to be doing, so that when you meet this person, it'll connect. Like the dots will connect. For those of you who guys are going to be breaking up with someone or who just did. So that feels like that is your message. Thank you guys. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and email me at she'svibeytarot@gmail.com. Love you. Thank you. See you later.